Do you ever feel invisible to others around you? Maybe you've been spoken over while in mid-conversation, had your opinions discounted or excluded from social events. Regardless of the form it takes, feeling like you just don't count can be devastating to your confidence.
This is often the case for those who are going through a chronic illness. Often, quite often, you won't have the energy to make yourself heard. Time spent indoors convalescing mean that you fade from the relevance to those who you thought were closest to you. Maybe illness has altered your physical appearance. Certain medications can cause weight gain, while time spent remaining sedentary can lead to muscle loss. If you look different, others may seem to see you differently, or worse yet, fail to see you at all.
All of this can lead to feelings of frustration, stress, anxiety, or anger. Overcoming feelings of invisibility to others can be an enormous challenge. If confidence deteriorates, then it increases the likelihood of others overlooking you even more. It then sets you on a downward spiral which is hard to reverse. However, it's possible to vanquish these feelings of invisibility even in spite of chronic illness. We have several more ideas we would like to share with you. Before doing so though, we ask if you could support this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and hitting the notification bell.
This will ensure that the channel gets boosted in the YouTube algorithm and more people will be able to access the information. Now, back to the remaining ideas and suggestions.
Let's now examine how you can regain your sense of being relevant. We recommend considering these 7 strategies.
Number 1, examine the evidence. Having thoughts like, I don't matter to anyone, or I no longer count, are likely to lead you to a state of depression. However, what you think and how things are often 2 different things. Even if it feels like you're invisible, try to identify any occasions which provide alternative evidence. Maybe there is one person at least who still takes you seriously. If so, who are they, and what does this tell you about yourself? Seeing things in less all or nothing terms will help you avoid feelings of despair.
Number 2, externalize the situation. And think about what advice you would give to a friend if they were having the same experience about feeling invisible. Would you think that their fears are 100% accurate? What could they do to advocate for themselves? Taking this approach will help you to see things more objectively.
Number 3, create boundaries. If there are people who are not giving you the respect you deserve, train them to treat you how you wish to be treated. Try speaking up and telling them how you feel. If they take you seriously, then they will respect your boundaries. If they still violate your boundaries, it may be time to distance yourself from them.
Number 4, recreate your narrative. This simply means regarding yourself as a person worthy of attention. Think about any life periods where you were treated as more important. Maybe at school, college, work, or meeting certain friends. Perhaps these were the times where you commanded respect, even briefly. How did you portray yourself? Think about your voice, your posture, the way you dress, and your overall mindset. Identify what has worked before and aim to replicate that to some degree.
Number 5, strength identification. Becoming aware of the strengths, skills, and qualities you possess can help you to boost your self-confidence. So take time to think about which of these you've held onto or whether you've acquired any more as a result of chronic illness. Perhaps you're more resilient or have better coping skills. If so, how can you use these to reclaim your place back in the outside world?
Number 6, consider the context you're operating in. As with any story, the role you play will be influenced by the overall backdrop and cast of characters. Sometimes the circumstances that you find yourself in are not a good fit to feel empowered. Think about the environment and individuals you would need to move forwards to the person you wish to be seen as. Maybe it won't be easy to make these changes while you're working through a chronic illness. However, it is important to at least be aware of what you really need.
And finally, number 7, daily nudges. Transitioning to new mindsets and behaviors will be tough, especially when you're dealing with fatigue and physical weakness. However, if you can't shift to the person you wish to be immediately, adopting various aspects of being that person for a few minutes each day can gradually help you transition. It can be like trying on a new style of clothing briefly. Once again, pay attention to speech, posture, clothes, and mindset. Each can make you feel more visible and confident. Practicing a bolder version of yourself in a private space will help you develop the confidence you eventually need to take it to the outside world.
We hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Did you like the ideas? Do you have any ideas of your own? Is there anything different which you would like to see us cover?
If you like what you heard, we ask you to support this channel by clicking the thumbs up on this video and hitting the subscribe button. Please also use the share button to pass this information around to anyone who may benefit from it.
Check out the written blog version of this video by clicking the link below and visiting our website. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under Empower Illness Coaching. To find out more about who we are, feel free to visit the video about our illness journey.